Hi, I'm Alex, welcome to the channel and thanks for tuning in. So in today's video we're going to be talking about the Golden Nugget Online Gaming SPAC with Landcadia. Now I've previously made a video on this, so if you haven't seen that then I really recommend you checking out that video first, because this video is going to be more of an update video talking about the latest developments and what impact that has on my personal investment thesis. Sorry I haven't posted for a while on this channel. I've been really busy with my actual full-time job. I also had my 30th birthday, and I've also been working on something that's quite exciting for you guys that I have mentioned before on this channel. So my actual full-time job, I am an investor, and my background before that is many years in investment banking. Through doing these jobs, I've gained experiences that I actually think are useful to all investors at any stage in their investment career, and as part of this, I want to share it with you guys. Also recently on YouTube, I've seen a number of fairly new investors start new investment programs, start new investment groups, supporting people to learn how to invest. And I'm not digging these people out, I rate their hustle. However, from what I've seen, oftentimes the advice is actually pretty bad. These guys haven't been investing for long, they've never invested through a recession, and typically don't critically analyse the business, and typically just focus on a few of the highlights, and ignore sometimes what are really significant risks. What I'm working on is a load of videos for absolutely free, sharing all of my experience and helping people become better investors, teaching people how to critically analyse businesses, how to think about them, and how to make better long-term investment returns. And most importantly, all of this will be provided for absolutely free. All I ask is you smash a like button. It's really helpful in pushing the channel to a wider audience. It's also really helpful in improving the channel's like to dislike ratio, which typically, when I do a video on a stock and I call out some of the key risks and concerns I have about the business, I typically get a lot of dislikes from bag holders and fanboys of those stocks. So that's massively appreciated if you do smash that like button. If you like investing related content, if you like the sound of the videos I have coming soon, then subscribe to the channel. As always, I'm not a financial advisor. This video is purely for educational and entertainment purposes only, but let's get straight into it. So recently there have been a number of developments for Golden Nugget Online Gaming which have been really positive, and which personally I think are quite exciting. Let's go through these one by one. Firstly, we can see an update on the recent performance. Since some recent filings published by the Attorney General of New Jersey, we can see the gaming and gambling taxes which the state has generated. Within this as well, we can also see how Golden Nugget Online Gaming has done in the state. In short, it's performed really well. As we can see here, in July, Golden Nugget Online Gaming reported 31.5 million of total gaming revenues. That's a 111% increase on July in 2019. And for the year-to-date period, i.e. the period from January to July, it generated revenues of $181.6 million. And that's a 94% increase on the same year-to-date period for 2019. Now this is clearly a great performance, partly driven by the growth in the overall online gaming sector as a whole. One thing we should try and dig into more here is the fact that some other players have actually grown faster over the same period of time than Golden Nugget Online Gaming. During the next stage of our due diligence, we should try and understand why they may have grown faster, are they better, and is this a potential competitive risk for Golden Nugget Online Gaming going forward? Next up, we should look at the market dynamics. Now clearly these figures are just on the basis of one single state, New Jersey, a state which allows online gaming. But what we can see, however, and what we can ascertain is that there's been massive growth in the online gaming category, and the result has been a big growth in the tax revenues generated by the state. Now in New Jersey, online gaming revenues are taxed at 15%, whereas physical casinos are taxed at 8% on their gaming revenues. In only July of 2020, the state generated $13 million of tax from online gaming. The really exciting opportunity Golden Nugget Online Gaming has here is expanding into other states as they allow online gaming. For the states themselves, there's clearly a compelling economic case, and with data like this, it's likely to accelerate that derogation, the legalisation of online gambling in those states. In the next stage of due diligence, what we really want to try and understand is which states are the next states which are likely to legalise online gambling, and how well positioned are Golden Nugget Online Gaming to capitalise on that market opening up. Now next up we should talk about the transaction completion. Now if you watched my previous video, I didn't believe there was really a risk that the transaction may not complete, given the dynamics of the shareholders in this situation. However, now we've seen filings published with the SEC. These outline a transaction likely closing at the end of quarter 3 or early quarter 4. Now this perhaps suggests a 2-month slippage in the timeline, however I'm not overly concerned by that. The documents filed ultimately are outlining the timing for the shareholder vote. This is where the shareholders of the SPAC vote on the merger itself, and ultimately this is good news. As this develops, we can expect to see more SEC filings, and ultimately as the deal completes, a change of the ticker and greater news flow and awareness of the stock. Once this happens, this could then attract a new type of shareholder, one who wouldn't have considered a SPAC as part of their portfolio, both institutional and retail here, and so that could potentially be quite exciting for a growth in the share price. And additionally, there'll be a greater filing obligation on Golden Nugget Online Gaming, meaning that we as investors will get more information. We'll be able to analyse the company in more depth and really get a stronger feel for how it's performing. And the final piece we really need to talk about here is the impact of the health crisis on the sports betting side of the business. Golden Nugget Online Gaming's sportsbook, the sports betting side of the business, has decreased. However, this is not unexpected given that there has been a reduction in the number of sports played. Many sports which people typically like to bet on haven't occurred in the same way, and this has all been a result of the health crisis. And this same fate has affected many other sports betting businesses in the market. For Golden Nugget Online Gaming, I'm actually less concerned here than I would be for some other companies. The sportsbook comprises of such a small part of their overall business, and their focus is generally on the online casino side of the business, which, as we've seen from the health crisis, has benefited massively, as people haven't been going to physical casinos. This means it could be well positioned if there are further lockdowns or second waves, and that's interesting. Also, other companies with much greater exposure to sportsbooks still haven't been impacted in their valuations massively by this. A good example of that being DraftKings. So look, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found it interesting. If you liked the video, please smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always, please let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.